Hello, YouTube, or wherever you're watching this, both now and in the future. My name is Perez Hilton. I am smiling, even though I'm very sad on the inside, because I want to remember a very bright light. Literally, a light that remains. I want to light a candle for a YouTuber by the name of PeeWeeToms, also known as Daniel Thomas or Dan. And I really do believe that Dan will live on here, in me, and in so many other lives that he touched. At the very beginning of this video, want to send all of the love and light to his loved ones. A family member of Dan's let me know that he passed earlier today, and I wanted to wait, of course, until the family announced that officially on social media. But it was very nice of them to reach out and let me know privately. So I've had some time to think and cry. I actually found out at the gym, and I was crying at the gym, and I had to leave and just take a moment. And if I've been feeling that way, I can only imagine how his family and his wife must be feeling. It's been so hard for me, and I'd imagine it's probably been very hard for a lot of you as well, to this past week watch Dan deteriorate in videos and in photos. We knew he was in hospice. We knew that this was most likely the outcome. Cancer had ravaged his entire body. But when I heard the news today, it didn't make it much easier, and it's still not easy now. You think of your own mortality, and you think of your loved ones, and I go back to thinking of his loved ones and time, and hoping that they made the most of it, which it seems like they did. And he was surrounded by love these last few days in hospice. Dan, on YouTube and on his website, shared so much. And the really beautiful thing about this platform and the internet is that these videos and that information that he shared will live on forever. And he had previously announced that he had recorded vlogs that he wanted released after he passed. And also his brother, who is a musician and has been by his side this past week, announced that the family also has intentions to continue his work through them, to vlog, to help others battling with cancer. I think that they should totally establish a foundation in his memory, and I would be happy to help in any way that I could. And it's just weird. It's weird also. It's weird and sad and morbid, all of it. Like, even asking myself, like, why was I so invested? Why was I watching this person whom had terminal cancer? Why did I want to go along with that journey where I knew the outcome was going to be death? And it's because Dan was so special and inspiring me and touching me, and he became a family member to me. His passing sucks. It sucks. Even though we knew, and even though it wasn't sudden, it's been a while coming, and he's been in hospice for a bit. For those of you who followed Emily Hayward on YouTube, her death seemed to have taken a lot of people by surprise and came out of nowhere. So I just want to make this video to thank Dan. Thank him for the lives like mine that he's touched, and hopefully the lives that he may save. He signed up for trials and research and was trying to help others even when he knew that he was terminal, was trying to inspire others and succeeded. So I want to thank him for that. I got to communicate with him regularly over the last month plus, and it was warming my heart to know that my videos about him lifted his spirits in a time when he needed all of the uplifting that he could get. The last video I made at his wedding, he's like, should I be nervous? And I was like, no, I'm once again so inspired by you and so happy for you and your bride. And I want to send all of the love to Becca and Matt. And this sucks. It sucks. It's just... If you haven't watched any of PeeWeeToms videos, check them out. I will post a link in the info cards to watch more from Dan and in his channel. And yeah, I want to talk about this on my personal channel some more this weekend, about what I've been going through recently. Thankfully, it's not cancer or anything like that, but definitely thinking about mortality and the future and trying to be in the now. But that's hard when you have kids and you have to think about the future a lot. My light almost went out. One of them did. It's a 2-wick flame. I'm like, that would have been bad luck. Thankfully, 1 wick is still burning. And I'm going to light another candle when this one is done, which will probably be soon. Just thinking. It really is like losing a family member, and I'm sure... I mean, thankfully I've had time to prepare and know. And I hope that this transition is as easy as possible for his family. I should stop talking. I feel like I might just be rambling now. Hold on. I really wanted to have smiles in this video because I think Dan would appreciate me in a lightsaber, and the Force is with me, and the Force is with you. And when this light goes out, there's always light here. And one of the things I loved about Dan was his light. Even in the dark moments, he always was light. He always... And it's out. I picked this up and it's lit. I'm so OCD. I'm so glad I picked this up and the light is on before that light went out. I'm going to light another candle before I turn this off so the light stays on at least for the next few hours. But Dan always saw the light in things, and while I as a parent can't be fully in the now, I can live my life in light. I can live my life in light, and that is such a huge takeaway. I've said this before when I made my first video about Dan. I do believe that YouTube, I do believe that you right now watching this video, if you were aware of him when he was alive, you helped him so much. You helped him beat the odds. He had this really awful, aggressive type of cancer where the life expectancy was, I think, 1 year max, and I believe he lasted more than that, like 2 or 3. I don't want to misquote, but he lived a long time, more so than anybody would have expected with the type of cancer that he had, which was a rare type of cancer, and more information is on his website about that. So let's smile today. Let's pay it forward somehow. I want to think of a way that I can pay it forward. Maybe with a stranger, maybe with somebody in my life that I know. Do something small, but an act of kindness, something thoughtful today. And all of these ways, all of these things, Dan will live on, and he does live on, and he would be proud. And enough about, I'm not making it, enough about, well, this, my thoughts, his family's awesome. I've seen the vlogs with his mom and his dad. The Thomas family rules. I love you. I'm just trying to make them smile whenever they see this, and sending them the love, sending you all the love. Rest in power, Dan.